Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. The new Deputy President Kindiki seems to be a man under siege. When he was given this seat, he thought it was going to be blissful, but he realizes that that seat is hot, and it's like there is a curse that is attached to it. He was given a position after his brother Rigathi Gachagua was hounded from office. And I remember William Ruto told him that the main reason why he was being given this is that Ruto had become a lonely man, even in the cabinet, because they accused Rigathi Gachagua of trying to sabotage the government, championing his own cause instead of trying to be the principal assistant to the president. And on his side, he promised the president that he was going to be loyal, because the president and the people around him accused Rigathi Gachagua of lacking loyalty and even respect to the office of the presidency. But Rigathi had warned even before he was impeached, that William Ruto wanted a puppet. That William Ruto is a dictator, and therefore he wants a kind of a yes sir person. A person who does not give his views, a person who does not question anything that he says. But it seems Rigathi was right, because Kindiki is operating that office like a coward. We've had news that the people who are around the president controlled are the ones that are pulling the strings. Just a few weeks ago, there was this story that there was an altercation between him and Farouk Kibet. They were even saying that he was slapped. But even if that is not true, there is a possibility that the people who are around the president would want to control him. Just like Rigathi used to say that those who, the allies of the president, want to tell him what to do, and he said he cannot accept that. The other issue that is coming at play is the fact that ever since Kindiki was appointed, he fears going back home, even for his homecoming party. They don't see him much. Today, the outspoken Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga was in a funeral in Mount Kenya East, and he took that opportunity to tell Kindiki that he should rise up like a man. He should speak out. He should understand that it is not by chance that he is in that office, and he should exercise his authority as the deputy president of Kenya. Kindly listen to Mutahi Kahiga.
Kwa sababu hata Rahimu najua mimi husema kama mbaya. Na kwa nini nilikuwa nasema mbaya? Kama mbaya ni mbaya. Mudhomi Njuki enda ambia deputy president awache uoga. Hajafika hata nyumbani. Ati atatolewa, kwani akitolewa Gachagua amekufa? He has never come home, tuambie ukweli. Sababu anaambiwa usiende mlimani, wewe kazi yako ni kuunganisha Kenya. How can you unite Kenya when you have not united your home? Umwere abe oke mushie. Wega umaga nako. Na siku ile anakuja kwako utuambie tumulete. Lakini si ati anatishatishwa, ati anaingiaga Embu kidogo anarudi. Anaenda sijui, ameenda mara mbili Embu mbili na moja akaenda Kirinyaga, na alikuwa anaenda hivi. Muere atige guoya. Awache uoga. Hao watu ati walimwambia walimpatia kiti nini? Hata hao watu nawasomea Psalm 75. Wakati Mungu aliangalia akasema it's time for Gachagua tuondoka, aliweka Kindiki. Lakini hatukuwekewa deputy wakuwa anasukumwa hivi kama wheelbarrow. Umwambia bana omia ama nyinyi mnasemaje? Ati anawekwa hivi hivi mere matu wanateo tuko ama namna gani? Asitishatishwe. He is the deputy president of Kenya. Yeye wanamwambia sijui nini. What? Hapana. Canada. He is now the deputy president of Asiwe ati anasukuma hivi. Mudhomi asimame atuambie alikuja Tharaka Nithi lini. Hawezi kanyaga sababu anaambiwa ati akienda atatolewa. Si atolewe. You get my point? He must start with us. Wega umaga nako. Wega umaga nako adoito. Na sisi ndio tutaenjoy kwanza. Tharaka Nithi number 1. Nyeri na Laikipia number 2, Meru 3 hapo hiyo line. Ama nyinyi mnaonaje? Nyinyi mnaonaje? Si ni style hiyo? Lakini we must pass that message and say he is our son. Na hakuchaguliwa awe ati anasukumwa hivi anaenda, hapana, akae ngumu.
Kindly subscribe to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Click the notification bell. Please like and share our videos. Thank you very much for your continued support. What is your take on Kithure Kindiki's style of leadership? Some are saying he's a toothless dog. He's a coward. Others are saying that he's rather a very passive man compared to the abrasive manner in which Rigathi Gachagua carried himself. But if you scrutinize very carefully, you will realize that there are reasons why Kithure Kindiki goes there as a coward. Why people think he's a coward. He does not come with authority like that of Rigathi Gachagua. One, because Rigathi was elected. And Rigathi was proud of the numbers that he believes he gave William Ruto. The truth is, there are people who voted for William Ruto because Rigathi Gachagua was there. We are playing tribal politics. That is why in 2002, when Raila said Kibaki tosha, there are people who voted for Kibaki not because they loved Kibaki, but they were voting because of Raila Odinga. So Rigathi Gachagua went to government with a lot of pride, with a lot of entitlement, and rightly so, because he brought in numbers. Kithure Kindiki on the other side was appointed, and therefore there is no prestige in it. Akijaribu kunguruma anaambiwa unanguruma kama nani? Ulileta nini? Ulileta nini? What did you bring to the table? And that's why I think the reason why he does not have the authority, because he didn't bring anything, he was not elected. Number two, Kithure Kindiki is not as brave as Rigathi Gachagua. Some people say that Rigathi was arrogant, but sometimes in a government such as that of William Ruto, you have to behave the way Rigathi was behaving. Because Kithure Kindiki is not, if you look at the way things are happening, it seems he's not being given the respect that matches the office of a deputy president. It seems there are people around the president who feel so much entitled and would want to, even give him a blueprint on how he's supposed to work. And you look at it, I think he's also trying to take his time to understand that office and to find a way of creating his space. I think that is what he's also doing. He's hardly, is it 2 months or something into that office? And I know he cannot move fast. I think his nature as a lawyer, they have also worked with William Ruto, and I think he's also trying to, just take his time. I think that is his nature. He's trying to take his time. Aliuziwa uoga pia. Remember, he was told that Rigathi was not loyal. So according to him, he's trying to show William Ruto loyalty. And maybe his definition of loyalty and that of the president are two different things. That is why Mutahi Kahiga is telling him, tafadhali, create your own space, wacha uoga. And if you want to know that Kithure is kind of suffering, he was just replaced as the deputy party leader. He's not making noise. I'm telling you, if that was Rigathi Gachagua, there was a time they tried it. This alliance between UDA and ANC did not start today. And because Rigathi was such a very brave man, they had said there is only one president and one deputy president. And therefore, we can only have one party leader and one deputy party leader. They wanted to create two deputy party leaders. Rigathi had refused. Now Kithure Kindiki is being forced out. No one is making noise. Leaders from Mount Kenya East are not making noise. The culture and the nature of our politics is that when your leader is being taken through some mischief, you have to make noise. They fear making noise because they will be told, tuliwaambia na mlikataa, because they will be looking for that support from Mount Kenya West and East. They will tell them, we warned you, but you refused. So Kithure Kindiki has been ousted as the deputy party leader. He's not making noise. No one is talking. This tells you the amount of respect that they have given him. And Ruto is not scared because, if anything, William Ruto is not looking so much into Mount Kenya. Come 2027, see the way he's embracing Luo Nyanza, Western, and the coast. That is where he believes he will compensate for the votes from Mount Kenya. But what exactly must Kithure Kindiki do? Do you believe he's a coward? Personally, I think he should not take more time trying to understand. He's worked with Ruto. He's been in the Ministry of Interior, so he's coming with authority. He cannot conduct himself as if he came into that office just the other day. He's been part of the cabinet, and therefore he should create his space now rather than taking time. He must also be brave enough to speak his mind even in public. Let him not pretend if things are not going well. In the Kenyan politics, you must speak. You must respect the president, but if the people around the president do not respect you and they want to sabotage you, come out and speak it out. I think that is what he must do. He must be very brave, because cowards die many times before they die. That is what they say. And with the kind of government that we have, with the people who feel so much that they are entitled, they are close to the president, they would even want to control you, he must stand up, rise up, and tell them no. As you can see, he's not even going back home. Why? He had been told that when you help your people, when you speak for your people, then that means you are playing local politics, you're being disrespectful to the president. When ODM was given an opportunity, what did Raila do? He collected his people. He gave William Ruto his people. They are still bargaining for their people. What is wrong with Kithure Kindiki if he bargains for his people? I know he's being now told, you're a national leader. Yes, you're a national leader. But remember, come 2027, William Ruto will not pick Kithure Kindiki as a deputy president. He might want to contest for one of the seats, and he will be asked, what did you do with your position? Hii uoga ya kuambiwa ati ukiongelea watu wako then wewe ni you are a tribal leader, wewe ni mkabila. Hapana, charity begins at home. And therefore he should not fear going back home. He should not fear talking about their people. When the latest cabinet reshuffle was done, there isn't any one leader from Mount Kenya East that was considered. And I remember the Kiretu Murungi and the former agriculture CS, Mithika Linturi, were complaining. In fact, Kiretu Murungi was saying that Meru is missing in the map of Kenya. That is why William Ruto did not consider them. Of course, I saw them having a meeting in State House. Maybe something is cooking for them. But ladies and gentlemen, Kithure Kindiki must not be cowed into thinking that if he speaks for their people, then it is a sin. No. He must speak for their people. He's a national leader. Their people are part of Kenya. So if he speaks for them, it's not bad. And I want to agree with Mutahi Kahiga. It is time that Kithure Kindiki starts speaking out. He should be brave and create his space, and he must speak for his people.